I just don't see myself praying 5 times a day.
So find a lawyer lah, first thing.
Sorry, not enough info. What do you need? Because I don't want to waste my time, right? But we are very private. They were harassed.
There's a growing number of apostates.
To me, I don't care. These are the murtads.
Not something that I would agree with as a Muslim myself. Why am I being questioned for doing this?
Honey, you want to wear a dress? Good for you.
I understand you don't give a fuck about what people say.
Why
And after that, she get blocked.
So you want me to give you an answer that you want to hear?
I am Daddy Vibes.
I am Baby Q.
And we are
Cookie Max.
Second lah.
Second lah. Oh, you go to future already, huh?
Then he, abang. Then I said, bro. I said, I turned bro.
Are you married and do you have kids?
No and no.
Okay, because my
But you
next
have a dog.
question. Because my next question was to ask, did you get married before you left or after you left? And also, how did your husband or your children, kind of react to it? Okay.
Don't have.
Right. Cancel.
It's yeah. So I mean, it's really not much of a difference. I mean, ideologically, I've never been into it. I must say, I do reject certain things, but then again, I think that happens in every faith.
Right.
Like I don't like this part, but I'm okay with that.
Okay. For the longest time, we have been saying like I have been rejecting certain things. Maybe you
Okay.
want to give one example of that certain thing?
Oh yeah, the Sharia.
Apart from that, Sharia or the distribution of after death,
Basically,
the money.
not the technicalities of it.
Yeah.
Okay. The practices, I mean, just not my thing lah. I'm like, okay, I'm not, I can't, I just don't see myself praying 5 times a day and all that. And then I think also in Singapore, there's also that community expectations, conventions and norms that are expected of
Yes.
you.
Right.
I mean, like that, right?
Right.
Of course, most of our Muslims in Singapore are Malays also. So you have this cultural thing,
Right.
and then the religious thing, and so I'm just not into that as well, So I guess
Okay.
I'm a very, very non-traditional person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. With a very international and very open, modern outlook and behaviors. Yeah.
Understand?
And thought processes.
Right.
So some things I guess don't gel. It's just like I don't gel with it. It doesn't gel with me.
I think we have one question from The Voice.
Yes.
Edward.
From who?
The voice. I'm the voice.
Hi.
No, so going back a little, when you were going through the process of the legal stuff or throughout the years when you're identifying yourself, was there any information that was readily available for you? How did you come to know about all this legal stuff?
Okay. So I just want to pick on something you mentioned, like trying to find myself. There was never trying to find myself.
Right, okay.
I knew that I did not want that.
Right.
That was just it was becoming clearer and clearer, that's all.
Okay, got
Yeah.
you.
So there was no soul searching anything. What did you say? The legal
Was there like any information out there, like on the internet or anywhere that's
How to
readily
do.
available for you?
Like-
Because you must have. Were you nervous? Were you scared at that point when you were trying to find out all the legal stuff?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
No. Is there information readily available online? Maybe?
No, that's tough though. That one, yeah. These are just the technicality lah. You
Right.
mentioned, yeah. I was like, when I decided, like, okay, I gotta do it now lah. It's just like, okay, I gotta do it now, right? And I'm like, okay, what to do? Obviously, it's a legal thing, and I'm not okay. Legal thing.
So find a lawyer lah, first thing.
Yeah, so you think like, legal thing, a lawyer, huh? Okay, then you Google, right? And then of course you get bits and scraps of info, like you need this, you need that, you need A, B, C, D, and go, huh?
Just piece it all together and then.
Yeah,
go
some
through
people
it.
say you need this, and people did that. So okay, right. And then I got, like you said, piecing it. And I found out that, okay, you need a commissioner for oath.
Mm.
You need a stat declaration.
Gotcha.
Okay, right. And then thankfully I've got lawyer friends, and then they were like, well, okay, let's do a stat. Because of course they asked me, I was like, what's a stat declaration? I know what it is by definition,
Right.
but you're like, but what is it in practical terms? I go, oh yeah, it just means like, I declare this, but it's like serious declaration, huh?
Mm.
And then of course in paper, then we look for templates, no templates lah.
Right.
So then we piece our brains together. We go, okay, what to do? Okay, like obviously we go. Thankfully I've got lawyer friend, and he goes like, okay lah, this is typically we must have this, and then your name, your full
Right.
name, and you're like I declare so, right? These are the things you need, and then we found one or two something examples, but not exactly the best template. So you're like, okay, let's start like copy paste thing.
Right.
Okay, let's put this. Okay, I think we better put effective or what date, and then the to be signed by so and so, and then commissioner, then witness up, but there's no witness. He's the one lah.
Yeah.
So we go, okay lah, and then we say, then what? Then okay lah, then you print, then you go lah. If the fella said sorry not enough info then do again lah. So in a way lah, but and that's when I also found that
The community.
the Facebook
Right.
group, the CE Council of Ex-Muslims Singapore.
Mhm.
The first one was Facebook lah. Obviously at this point of time I was just googling lah, TikTok lah, where to find, and of course my friends would just go, oh, you try this one lah. I go, okay. Not much information there in a sense, but I thought, okay, let's see what happened, right? All right. So then, so I figured out the legal thingy, right? And then I called Muiz and I go, hey, I want to do this. And I asked her, what do you need? Because I don't want to waste my time, right? And she goes, well, you need the declaration first, signed and everything. And then we make an appointment. And then you basically, that thing, that room, we go into the room and, and then that's it. And then you talk or you give to the person lah. And then settle lah.
So basically, it was a very smooth sailing process for you.
Yeah, it was smooth. Yeah, and you can do it in less than, if you time it all very well, 2 hours something.
Oh wow.
On the same day.
I also help other people to do it.
Okay.
If anybody wants to do it, then do it lah. I'm just helping, all right. Just like you want to bake nasi lemak, you make nasi lemak, you don't know, I help you lah. So if somebody go how then I say, okay, well, now that I've gone through it, then you need like 2-3 hours. Just time here, then finish, boop, lah, go back lah.
Okay, can we talk about the community you found on Facebook? Council of Ex-Muslims
Of Singapore,
of Singapore.
Yes.
So one interesting thing that offcast you were sharing with me was that lah.
Yeah.
You know that Facebook group, I was scrolling through a bit. So yeah, if you want to see, it's Council of Ex-Muslims Singapore. So what is it actually? Is it like a community of ex-Muslims in Singapore?
Yeah, well, of course, the name suggests that. Yeah, and so it's basically, from what I found, it's a group of people that, and it's very nice actually. And I find they're not just all ex-Muslims. Some of them are still Muslims. Some of them are Muslims, and they just want to. They're very open about hearing. Like you guys.
Yeah, because I was about to ask the next question. Will they be open to having us, like, coming down and taking a look at like how the things work, how's the community and stuff,
Oh.
No.
So are you a part of
I'm
them?
sorry, I don't know. I cannot speak for them.
Right.
But we are very private. From what I met up with them a few times. So far,
okay.
very nice and everything. But there is a privacy matters lah. That simply because they were harassed and intimidated and doxxed
Okay.
very cruelly and unfairly. So
Okay, let me rephrase the question then. Will they be open to having us come down without any recording devices and all, just for us to see how it is. Then at least in that way, we
Sorry,
can
when you
give
say
our
come
own,
down, as in
as like just to
Meet up?
observe,
them.
meet up,
Meaning he only, because he proposed.
oh.
So you
I
shocked
don't
also,
mind.
right?
I don't
also
No,
shocked.
when he said that, I thought maybe there's like you all have a group gathering.
Actually have.
Or is
We
it like
do.
you
Actually have.
We do, but very private lah.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
because like I said,
Yeah,
right?
understand.
That I found out when I started meeting up with them, and I've only started meeting up with them a few months only.
And I'm guessing
So-
they were welcoming to you.
Very much so,
Okay.
and I came in, I'm like the open mousy one. Okay. And and then the first night I met up with them, it's always like a makan thing. Like it's really like this. Like
Just a
hey,
chill session. Eat.
yeah,
Just-
and it's really I thought there's like a bunch of angry people. No, it's just hey, how are you? How was your work? And we
Right.
half the time we don't even talk about religion. We talk about
friendly chit chat, kopi
friendly,
session.
yeah, we can talk about religion, but not just Islam. We talk about Christian or atheism. And in fact, I think there was one time, the first time, I think there was a guy who was a Buddhist. I think so. So it's humanist as well, So it's like just the perspective of life and all that. I'm not into spirituality like some
right.
others are which is
Right.
great for them, So I'm a bit gong like, oh, what's this humanist? Okay, yeah, but other people have these things, right? So yeah, so it's really like that, and it's I mean, are they open? I've got to talk to them.
Never
lah.
mind, this one we can talk off cast lah.
Yeah lah.
It's just
Yeah,
that
but they were.
my curiosity is kind of like killing me. I'm like dying to know, like, so how does this whole thing work? How are they like? And also basically just to get to know the people and their thoughts and the process, the things that were going on in their mind and stuff. Because having the thoughts and opinions of a collective is better than just getting to know the POV of one individual. You get what I mean? Yes.
True. Yes, the collective, yes. But as long as we are not gonna start, brushing everybody with the same stroke, lah.
Yeah, of course.
Because
not,
the
of
first
course
time
not,
I
yes.
met them, I met a few. Because not everybody, not the same people always meet. It's just like, hey,
like who's free to meet?
yeah, who's free? You want to come
Yeah.
lah? And then venue lah, whatever lah. Usually after work lah, whatever.
Right.
And then I was like, to me, I was so pleasantly surprised because it was so very accepting of various people. So I thought like a whole bunch of very angry apostates. I said no, and some of them were like, no. I said, oh, I haven't renounced, and I said, but I know I'm married. I said, okay, fine. So we are very accepting of this, and we very respectful of people's POV.
Right.
And like, oh, are you going to do it? And they were like, no. I said, okay, no problem, whatever, and of course we have people who share. I mean, we all share experiences.
Right.
Some are very unpleasant. Some are just like me, like some people are just meh. Some people are very like you said, like they had really bad experiences and all that. We have people from madrasas
Oh.
who were, and now they're not. They are ex-Muslims. So you're like, wow, okay, So or because of different things that happen to them or how they feel,
Right.
And just now you were saying something that there's a growing number of apostates.
Well, I
Right.
heard lah. I heard. I was told. I mean, so I thought, okay. I mean, to me, it's like, is that a good or bad thing? To me, I don't care. And I just wish that people just wouldn't care.
Right.
That's the thing, right? So the first time I met up with them, right, and I was like, very secrety thing, right? So I was like, hey, what's up, And then they go, oh, this is what happened to them before. Obviously, they had met long ago, right? Many times. So I said, oh, we were dogs, and I was like, what? And you don't. I was like, what happened? So we take our pictures and put on a post and say, these are the murtads.
Oh.
And I was like, for like a witch hunt or something. I don't know, you have this idea like, why would anybody do that? But apparently it happened. And to me, it's just that's just bitchy. I mean,
That's sadly, I mean, that's one of the things that I, just like you, I disagree with lah. I mean, the thing about Islam, I mean, I'm not a
yeah,
very religious person or what
yeah.
myself. I just try to do what I can and all. The thing about Islam is that live and let live. That is one of the basic fundamentals. If you do not agree with something or you disagree with something, just leave it as it is. Your opinions and your thoughts don't count. What matters is what the other person is feeling, and that is their own POV. So disagreements, yes, are a part of it, but trying to judge and trying to like dogs or say no
Yeah.
or whatever, that is not something that I would agree with as a Muslim myself lah. And also having questions in Islam, or having questions in any form of faith,
Yeah.
is part of the faith itself. But questioning the faith itself is something that I understand a lot of people don't agree with. So in that sense, did any of these thought process that came to your mind, were there any factors that actually affected in your decision to leave the faith? Like, were all these one of the main things that, like, why am I being questioned for doing this? Why am I not allowed to live my life the way I want, even though I am a Muslim?
Yeah. That's definitely one of it that came in, because people would just go, "Are you sure you're gonna get trashed?" Yeah. I was like, why? Maybe call me Gundu or what, or Swaku, because I'm I'm like I said, I'm very open and progressive.
Right.
Honey, you want to wear a dress? Good for you. I'm like that. So it's like when somebody said you're gonna get trashed, but why? I don't want it anymore, lah.
Right.
So and then of course I know lah, like how some people are very protective of their
Yep.
thing, and I said, good for you, darling. If you want to go pray all day, up to you. But it's not for everybody.
Right.
And if they are not into it, just like you said,
Leave them.
okay, bye. Nice knowing you.
Right.
And but it apparently that's that's an issue for some people.
Okay, so like Singapore, we are an all-inclusive society. LGBTQ, yada yada, plus plus, and also this topic today. But I understand you don't give a fuck about what people say, right?
Yeah.
But how do you navigate through like online? Because the first time I met you was online.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we was can't remember. I
Reddit,
know.
yeah.
Then I said something. I got blocked lah
Yeah,
by that
you see?
thing.
Oh.
So it's like
but I don't know why I got blocked.
I met her
Possibly because of that.
via a reply from Reddit, because she said
Oh
something
yes,
like
it was Reddit.
she said something like, "Hey, if somebody were to interview me, I'll say whatever I have to say."
I
So I DM her, "Hey, let's do it."
The reason why
And after that, she get blocked. Yeah,
I got
that's why
I got
asked,
blocked. Yeah, at the same after
your
that, at
your
the
account,
same time
right?
lah. Yeah, so then thankfully I remembered your
Yeah, because
Kim.
I straight away I
I was
give
like, yeah,
all
what?
the links to her already.
Yeah, because when you first text me, I DM you. Then I quickly look at your this one. Then I remembered the cookie marks. I remembered the picture more than your name lah.
Oh, wow.
Then I said, wait, what is this fella's name? What was the thing? Then I see.
Something to do with cookies.
So then I said like, okay lah. Then I found lah, and then correct, I kind of tikam you also. I was like, you the one? Okay. Yeah, I was like blocked coincidentally or not, I don't know. Then like that lah.
Were you apprehensive or
About?
of like coming down for
Here
session?
now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Just wanted to know, because being an ex-Muslim and then coming out to talk about this, I'm sure you might have doubt, like, are they gonna like ask me questions that I don't really like wanna answer, like the two technicalities about Islam and stuff,
No, I would say not. Honestly, if anybody asks me something I don't like, I'm the sort I would say I don't like it.
Okay.
Move on.
Right.
I would literally say that.
That's understandable.
Yeah. So I was like you said, if you're gonna ask me that, prepare for your answer.
Right.
Just prepare it. Just take it. Don't get offended. Because I don't hate it. You're like, why you did? And then I say it, and they're like, oh my God, I'm offended. I said, then you should have asked the bloody question, woman,
Yep.
or man, whatever, right?
Like being
So
too
you want me to
debatey.
give you an answer that you want to hear? Correct? I mean, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, within reason lah, of course, with the
Right.
language and everything, but
Right.
then, so apprehensive, not like
Not
that.
like-
No,
okay.